Don't be intimidated by this, guys. It's not that complicated.
Ruslan. Every time I'm with you, yo, it's something else. It's a fact, and it's nothing else. Got your hand out, you don't even need help. Ooh, I don't need nothing else. Every time I'm with you, yo, it's something else. It's a fact, and it's nothing else. Got your hand out, you don't even need help. Ooh, that's right. I don't need nothing else. That's right.
King's Dream Entertainment.
All right, King's Dream 2020 Outlier Challenge. Inspired by the 2 habits that have transformed my life the most. The first habit being getting on a monthly budget, trying to save $1,000 emergency fund, getting debt free. The second challenge, oddly enough, people are more intimidated by, which is what we're gonna cover here, but it's not super crazy. It is how to track your macronutrients or track your food. The goal is for you guys to hit your ideal body weight in grams of protein every day. Why? For me, I was training for years and years and years and years and years, putting in the work in the gym, all that kind of stuff, but I wasn't getting any results. And then I met with my trainer and he's like, dude, you're not getting enough protein. You gotta get your ideal body weight in grams of protein. I started doing that, and literally within weeks, my body transformed. So protein, protein, protein. We're gonna do it, we're gonna demystify it, we're gonna make it super simple. What you need to track your food is obviously food. We have some wild caught ahi tuna. Aldi's is where I get most of my produce. If you live near an Aldi's, you are in luck. Costco's good too. I like to eat wild caught fish, chicken, organic ground beef, that kind of stuff. So you need something to track. You also need a way to track it. I like the Lose It app. I've been using it for years. It's super simple. It can scan barcodes, and I keep all my food tracked in there, and it gives you a end of day and end of meal macronutrient breakdown. And don't freak out, but you need a scale. Some of you guys freak out. You're like, oh, I gotta weigh a scale. Yeah, you gotta have a scale. I got a scale in my car, a little mini scale. I just got that one. And I got this scale at the crib. Excuse it, it's like protein powder all over it. You need a scale. We're gonna track in grams. Everything's gonna be in grams. The grams are gonna get converted to the protein. So, gotta cook the meat. I'm gonna cook the meat, and then I'm gonna put it on a plate, and I'm gonna weigh it to you, and I'm gonna show you how it all comes together. So, let's cook some ahi tuna. Now, I am not a cook. So, I'm gonna keep this super rudimentary, turn the burner up to about 4. We're gonna add a little extra virgin olive oil, okay? And take this, cut it open, and I'm just gonna, bam, just throw that right on there. I usually eat 2 or 3 of these at a time. We're just gonna eat 1 for the sake of this video. So, while this is cooking, I'm actually gonna pull up my app, plus for my dinner meal. I'm gonna plus, boom. There's a little barcode symbol here. So you could either search for the food manually, right? You could search for the food manually, or you could just scan it. If it has a barcode, most of it scans. Okay, so I'm gonna scan, just like that, boom, it comes up. It's guessing that this piece is gonna be 124 grams, but you don't want it to guess, because what happens is oftentimes we underlog how much we consume. Most of us are consuming way more than we think we are, and we overlog how much we burn through exercise and cardio. Most of us really aren't burning as much as we think we are through exercise and cardio. And so the big idea is eat whole foods, eat clean foods. What are whole foods? What are clean foods? Foods that aren't processed, foods that aren't from a box, foods that, you know, aren't fast food, that are high in salt and high in sugar. Simple, clean food, fish, a lot of kale, a lot of broccoli, that kind of stuff. Sweet potatoes, huge fan of sweet potatoes. But great natural sources of carbohydrates. So this is starting to cook now. Fish is almost done. I'm gonna put this on a plate. I'm gonna weigh it. What I also do is I throw on some greens. I try to have greens on every plate. Throw on some stuff on this same burner. Move it out the way. So you gotta start with the plate on the scale. Put that there. This is slightly underdone. Now this is how I like my ahi tuna. But the reason why I eat so much fish is because you don't have to cook fish perfect. You don't have to cook beef perfect. You can have it a little underdone. With turkey and chicken, you gotta cook it perfect. It gotta be cooked all the way through, and I'm not a great cook, so it's okay for me. It's a little done. I could bear through it, even if it's a little rubbery or whatever. I'm okay with that. I'll suffer through it. I'd rather consume the food than to like cook it perfect. And when you're doing chicken or turkey, mess around, get salmonella poisoning. I don't want y'all to do that. That's why I eat fish and beef. I eat a lot of fish and beef. So it's 127 grams. So check it out. 127 grams. This guessed 124. Okay, 127 grams. And see here, it converts it into the actual protein from here. So you're not trying to get 100 and 27 grams of anything meat related, the way it weighs on a scale, it converts to protein. So 32 grams of protein. And then here at the end of the day, on every meal and at the end of the day, I have my log of how much I've consumed from protein, from carbohydrates, and from fats. If you are shooting for your ideal body weight in grams of protein, this will be a lot of food, but it will be more nutrient dense food. It'll keep you satiated. It'll be better for you. And so I'm at 93 grams of protein for the day. So I'm a little more than halfway there, but I still got some ways to go. So I'm gonna eat this, probably throw on a little kale or something on there, heat some kale up or some spinach or something like that. And that's it. And then you have your macronutrient breakdown. So let's look at mine for yesterday, or rather the day before. The day before I had 164 grams of protein. So 170 is my goal, 175. I did a little bit less than that, but it's still okay. So the objective, if you're working out, even if you're working out 3 times a week, you're strength training, you're lifting weights, you're doing full body workouts, just getting your body weight in ideal grams of protein will transform your body. It did for me. And this little scale, you can walk into any Target, any Walmart, they're like 10, 15 bucks. Just measure everything in grams, put it in grams, and it'll convert it to grams and let you track it. So that is how you track your macros. Hopefully that was as simple as possible. Don't be intimidated by this, guys. It's not that complicated. And I promise you, if you just implement these little habits, take control of what you're putting into yourself, take control of what you're eating, what you're drinking, take control of what you're listening to, what you're watching, it will really move the needle in a very short period of time. So thank you guys. Let me know if you got any other questions about this challenge. We'll give you guys more information if we need to.
She say I'm a triple, honey, welcome to Trivago. Tell me who you know, who is you tripping for a follow? Ball in the air like Showtime at the Apollo. Puffing up your chest, the next thing you know is hollow. But well, hello, I've been swinging like some jello. You got one of the fun guy, he gets some portobello. So I guess I need some grease up on my elbow. Yeah, but now my light turn yellow.